Last night at the 2025 BET Awards, the crowd expected jokes, jabs, and maybe a few awkward moments, but no one was ready for this. Kevin Hart, hosting for the third time, delivered a roast that sent shockwaves through both Hollywood and hip-hop. In just a few sharp lines, he did what no other A-lister has dared to do, publicly mock Sean Diddy Combs in the middle of his explosive sex trafficking scandal. The crowd laughed, cringed, and the internet, it erupted. But Hart's joke wasn't just comedy. It marked a massive cultural shift. Today, we break down why Kevin Hart's roast was more than just a punchline, why it matters, and what it tells us about the growing divide around Diddy. 1. The joke that started it all. As the awards show kicked off, Kevin Hart launched into a rapid-fire monologue, typical Hart energy. But when he got to the Diddy part, things took a sharp turn. He joked, "There were a lot of after-parties last year, but not the kind with baby oil and bathtubs. I'm not naming names, but y'all know what I'm talking about." The audience gasped, then erupted in laughter. No names were said, but everyone knew. The camera panned to celebs awkwardly laughing, while others clearly looked stunned. In that moment, Hart cracked open a cultural taboo, joking about an A-list mogul embroiled in serious criminal allegations. 2. Why it matters, celebrity silence is cracking. For months, big-name celebrities have either stayed silent on the Diddy scandal or issued vague, safe statements. Publicly mocking Diddy wasn't just risky, it was unprecedented. Kevin Hart, one of the most bankable entertainers in the world, used his stage to take a shot. That sends a clear message: the era of protecting powerful men in the entertainment industry may be ending. When someone like Hart takes that risk, it opens the floodgates for others to speak up. And just like that, a trial happening in the courtroom spilled over into pop culture, making it impossible for Hollywood to look away. 3. Social media reactions, divided and explosive. The internet went wild. Some praised Hart for being bold and finally saying what everyone's thinking. Others slammed the joke as tasteless, arguing that joking about sex trafficking even indirectly is never okay. TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube lit up with hot takes. Some users edited clips of the joke next to footage of Diddy's legal battles, while others dissected the timing, tone, and implications. Even Hart's Instagram was flooded with comments, some calling him a hero, others calling for his apology. But one thing was clear: this wasn't just a one-liner. It turned Hart into a cultural referee in one of the biggest scandals of the decade. 4. Kevin Hart's history with Diddy, friends or not. What makes this moment even more significant is Kevin Hart's own history with Diddy. The two have been spotted partying together for years. Diddy once hosted Hart at one of his infamous New Year's parties. They've joked about each other on talk shows, exchanged texts, and supported mutual projects. So for Hart to now distance himself even jokingly suggests something bigger. It shows that even past friendships are being re-evaluated in light of these serious allegations. And that's what makes the joke hit harder. It wasn't just aimed at a stranger. It was aimed at someone Hart once called a friend. 5. The bigger picture, comedy, accountability and culture. Kevin Hart's joke is more than just a viral moment, it's a turning point. Comedy has always walked the line between taboo and truth. But when a top-tier comedian uses laughter to confront a cultural reckoning, it hits different. It reflects how much public sentiment is shifting. Once seen as untouchable, Diddy is now fair game for late-night hosts, TikTok memes, and BET roasts. And whether you think it's justice or just jokes, one thing is clear: culture is catching up to accountability. And comedy, once again, is leading the way. Conclusion. Kevin Hart didn't just make people laugh, he made a statement. His Diddy joke at the BET Awards wasn't just edgy humor. It marked a cultural milestone, showing how celebrity protection is eroding in real time. Whether you loved it or hated it, the roast reminded us that public figures don't just face trials in court anymore, they face them on stage, on camera, and online. And Diddy's trial? It just took center stage at the biggest black entertainment event of the year. If this deep dive gave you something to think about, hit that like button, share it with someone in your circle, and subscribe for more truth behind the headlines.